sometimes,
sounds familiar.
yes, the best songs are short and sweet.
Yes, they are.
At least that's the formula that's earned an Asheville man widespread recognition, even if he's not exactly rich.
Yeah, News 13's John Lee explains how NPR changed the game by just saying his name.
That's a little fast.
You got to get your point across.
I want to.
When it comes to music, timing is everything.
Sorry. All right, we'll junk that one.
You've got to come up with something that has a strong identity that will stick in people's minds, and most importantly, not annoy them.
Hard to believe that B.J. Leiderman's greatest hits have been on heavy rotation since the 80s. Especially considering he never went gold or platinum.
When he plays the thing you recognize and you watch him playing it, then you're like, oh, this is strange.
Conventional wisdom is you've got to strike while the iron's hot. But BJ isn't so conventional.
Makes me feel like I should have put the doggone album out 30 years ago.
The complicated composer is actually recording his debut release.
I was just scared, I guess.
What were you scared of?
It's failure or success, you take your pick.
Kinda surprising self-doubt considering his body of work reaches a staggering 30 million listeners per week.
Oh, NPR, it's like the soundtrack of my life. You know, that theme music from Morning Edition has been around for 30 years.
That's guaranteed radio play since Reagan was president. Wait, BJ who? Who is this guy? The musical force behind just about every national public radio show you can think of.
You know, Morning Edition, Weekend Edition, Marketplace, Wait, Don't Tell Me, the Stump the Chumps theme inside Car Talk. I just did the new theme from Science Friday.
Back in 1985, he knew NPR's chief engineer, which sort of gave him an in. They've been saying his name ever since.
They said, well, you know, we're not paying him a lot. Let's give him an audio credit, you know, at the end of the show.
This is Morning Edition from NPR News. Our theme music was written by B.J. Leiderman.
And without the jingles, he might still be doing science.
You know, I was bouncing around from college to college, majoring in chemistry.
But thankfully, he always had the Beatles.
It's enough, Ringo, it's enough. If you're learning Beatles songs, you come off with a pretty complete understanding of melody, harmony, song structure. Here goes bloody nothing.
An award-winning jingle career was born.
Look! It's a Clio Award.
It's no wonder BJ's a ham.
For Gwaltney of Smithfield.
And he's become a household name.
This is NPR, not HBO.
Even if he's not rock star wealthy.
I'm maybe, you know, famous, not rich.
So BJ figures it's about time to cash in on national notoriety.
I like this nice little conversation I have with the public radio audience. They're a special breed. They're fanatical about their people, you know, and I'm one of them.
So no matter what your kids think.
My daughter said everybody else got to listen to rock and roll or whatever on the way to school. I had to listen to theme music by B.J. Leiderman.
His catchy melodies helped put NPR on the map.
But she also said she was the only one in her class who knew where Bosnia was.
In Asheville, John Lee, News 13.
So much talent.
Uplifting. I
Yes.
just love that music. Tonight, BJ is recording a rock version of his public radio theme medley.
He hopes to have that debut album out by Christmas.